Меня зовут Alain Barsac. Я директор театра Аталанта в Париже, в Montmartre.
My name is Alain Barsac. I am director and stage manager of the L'Atalante Théâtre, which is located in Paris, on Montmartre.
Актриса украинская.
I met one Ukrainian actress, and she offered me to stage our play in Kiev. In our turn, we invited her to perform in Paris.
В другом театре в Киеве можно спектакль, и потом они у меня в Париж.
So French artists came to Kiev, and after that Ukrainians will bring their performance to Paris. These events took place when the French Spring Festival was held in Kiev.
Французской весны в Киеве.
Самое интересное, что это так и есть, потому что как-то так действительно вдруг нахлынули праздники. И это очень хорошо и приятно, потому что это действительно...
It is great. It seems like the holidays have come unexpectedly. It is great that the holidays and all these events coincided with the festival. This event is very significant, not only for our theater, but also for the French Spring Festival. We planned this program as an art project, and it was included in the French Spring Festival.
Как акция, как арт-проект, и он был включен во французскую весну.
Ну и самое главное – это общение. То есть мы основную ценность.
The most important thing in our work is communication with our French colleagues. The French Spring Festival brings new ideas and a new vision of the art process happening around the world and in Ukraine as well.
Нового видения того процесса культурного, который проходит и во всем мире, и в Украине.
Ukrainian actors can compare the results of their work with those of their foreign colleagues and improve them, or be proud that Ukrainian culture holds a decent place in the European cultural process.
Свои результаты работы и, возможно, или улучшить их, или гордиться тем, что украинская культура занимает достойное место в европейском культурном процессе.
Parisian actors presented one of the repertory plays by French philosopher and writer Jean-Paul Sartre. Behind Closed Doors play was staged by Agathe, Alexis and Alain Barsac. Owing to the perfect acting, the theater audience was absorbed in the story of crimes and punishment. Considerable attention is paid to dialogues of metaphysical drama containing discourse about the existence of hell.
Исключительно на диалогах метафизической драмы, в которой ведутся рассуждения на тему «Что есть ад?».
En chemise, non, je n'aime pas beaucoup les hommes.
The French Spring Festival is a tremendous event for Ukrainians. This festival provides Ukrainians with the opportunity to watch a lot of theater performances, movies and visit exhibitions.
Имеют возможность познакомиться с огромным количеством театральных представлений, выставок, а также кинофильмов.
We are watching the play Huis Clos. Thanks to it, the Ukrainian theater audience can learn the opinions of French people about such a philosophic drama. Thanks to the French Spring Festival, people can share their views with each other.
Благодаря французской весне люди могут размышлять и обмениваться мнениями.
Единственное, что меня расстраивает, всегда, я говорю, когда я прихожу в этот театр.
The only inconvenient is that the performances are held on a small chamber stage of the Koleso Theater in Kiev. There is only enough room for 60 people to watch a play at the same time.
60 человек.
Каждый из нас выбирает свой ад.
The main theme of the performance is that everyone chooses their own hell. The scene takes place in hell. Here we can see a journalist, Arsène, punished for cowardice, Félicite, Estelle, and a lesbian woman, Inès.
Ориентации Инесс.
Il faut que je te regarde. Beaucoup.
The three sinners are held in a totally locked room without windows. Each of them has to understand the sins for which they were condemned to. Communication between these people turns into real torture, as each of them performs the role of a victim and an executioner.
Ne la touchez pas de vos sales mains d'homme. Oh, comme je vous hais tous les deux.
It turns out that hell is not a cauldron of boiling oil, but a place for eternal rethinking of one's sin. The play is for those who want to think over the meaning of life. Sometimes hell may turn out to be a reflection of a person's own life.
Отражением собственной жизни.
Мы идем в театр за эмоциями. И в первую очередь я ожидаю ощутить эти эмоции. Ощутить самое главное.
We visit theaters to receive emotions. I first of all want to feel the emotions which were put into this play by the writer, stage directors and actors.
К прекрасным результатам творческой работы имели возможность дотронуться как можно больше людей.
I would like as many art admirers as possible to enjoy high-standard theater art here, in this theater, where good traditions are born and preserved.
Театральным творчеством в самых высоких стандартах, самых лучших традициях, которые рождаются здесь, в этом театре.
The play was performed in French. The actors were not just native speakers, but also representatives of French culture, and it became the basis for the performance.
Ад Жана Поля Сартра в трактовке режиссеров
Hell by Jean-Paul Sartre was staged by French director Barsac and Alexis. This play has been staged about 100 times, but every time the authors of the performance add new elements to it to surprise theater admirers. This time Parisian actors make their debut in the stage of the Colezo Theater in Kiev.
с премьерным испытанием перед киевскими зрителями.
Ukrainian theater audiences perceive French plays in a different way, but to tell the truth, I have nothing to compare, as I've seen only a few French plays staged in Ukraine. This is my first visit to Kiev, but I'm very interested in Ukraine. Thanks to Ukrainian theater, we can learn more about Ukrainian culture and understand European culture better.
Интерес Алана Барсака.
No wonder that Alain Barsac is interested in Ukraine. His father was born in Feodosia. Alain's mother, Maya Kliashko, was a niece of Leonid Bakst, an outstanding scenographer of the Russian Ballet Theater. Alain's father, André Barsac, worked with famous stage directors of the 1920s, 1930s, Charles Dulin and Jacques Copeau.
Переводил и ставил пьесы авторов из стран бывшего советского пространства.
Having inherited Le Théâtre de l'Atelier from his father, Alain and his wife Agathe established a new theater troupe which has been working for 32 years and is known as La Talente Théâtre. The theater stages not only plays based on work by Dürrenmatt, Ionesco, Turini, but also on Rozek, Chekhov, Dostoevsky and Pushkin.
Чехова, Достоевского и Пушкина.
Personnellement, j'ai des origines.
My father is from Crimea, so I'm very interested in Slavic culture, Russian and Ukrainian included. Once we were on a tour in Czechoslovakia and Russia. Now we perform in Ukraine. Ukraine is a new country for us, so it is interesting to learn more about the events happening in the country today.
Да, государство Украины.
Although Ukraine has much in common with other nations, its culture, art and traditions are different. Over the years of Ukrainian independence, the world has learned to see, understand and accept Ukrainians as equals.
Государство на равных.
Все вызывает интерес. У меня уже такой не первый случай, когда приезжают или европейцы, или кто-то еще, и им кажется...
Foreigners are very surprised when they see Kiev for the first time, as they don't expect to see such a large European city. There was a very interesting story with Americans quite some time ago. They came to Kiev and were quite amazed by what they saw.
Живем или как? Оказывается, это город. И это очень часто случается, понимаете? Это приятно нам. И когда я...
They had never imagined it to be such a large and developed European city. These situations happen quite often. When our foreign guests come to Kiev, we arrange city tours for them, and then they can see Kiev in a different light. It is very interesting for them. There are a lot of big and modern buildings in the city. Yesterday I showed them the Podol district. The foreigners said it looked like Switzerland. All the streets and buildings were illuminated.
Просто, и они говорят, ой, ничего себе. Я говорю, ну да, конечно, вот так. И так что это вызывает интерес, это хорошо.
Манера игры французских и украинских актеров.
French actors' style of acting is not all that different from that of Ukrainian actors, but Ukrainians are very interested in the way French theater life is organized.
Как Франция.
What is more popular, classic academic art or experimental plays made by small studios? Success and prosperity of theater troupe depends on the audience's preferences.
Благосостояние коллектива и его существование.
Я не так богат. Нет. А Париж, notamment.
There are lots of such small studios in France. My theater doesn't have much in terms of stage props, so we borrow some stuff from our colleagues. It's not hard to find. Our theater is not as big as traditional theaters in the former Soviet republics. Unlike those theaters, my actors are not bound to one theater. We don't have a permanent troupe. The only permanent staff member in my theater is the administrator, but actors just tour the country.
Наш театр у них произвел очень приятное впечатление, потому что у них...
Ukrainian theater made a good impression on our French colleagues, as their style of acting differs from Ukrainian style. They no longer have their world repertory system, but we do follow the repertory system.
То есть у них нет такой репертуарной системы, такой всемирной раньше, которая была, и мы стараемся...
Our French colleagues were astonished to see that we had 3 theater halls. They were also surprised to hear that the authority provides us with some support too.
Нас поддерживает департамент по возможности, это их очень приятно удивило.
There is something in common between the Koleso Theatre in Kiev and La Talente Théâtre in Paris. Both theatres are situated in cultural and tourist centers of their countries, Andrievski's Descent and Montmartre.
Это очень интересный проект, потому что он проводится впервые. Состоит в том, что это обмен очень знаковыми улицами.
This interesting project has been organized for the first time.
Монмартр для нас это...
This is experience exchange not only between the two theatres, but also between two European streets. So to say, Montmartre is a hallmark of Paris, Andrievski's Descent is the Montmartre of Kiev.
Обмен театрами на таких улицах – это очень важное событие.
Ukrainian theatre audiences are used to seeing foreign artists come and perform. Ukrainian actors and stage directors are also well aware of the creative work of foreign troops. Several of them are invited to perform in Berlin, Paris, Vienna, Warsaw and other European cities, but it happens rarely, due to financial issues.
К сожалению, ее гастрольная жизнь еще не имеет тех динамичных оборотов.
Unfortunately, we can't tour that often, as it is very expensive. As a rule, foreign actors perform in Ukrainian theatres more often than Ukrainian actors perform abroad.
За границей.
So, the initiative by the Koleso Theatre to create a project on the exchange of creative groups is very timely and popular. It includes all art forms, exhibitions, performances, installations, and other. The most important thing is that it is interesting for the audiences of any country.
Пока это первый план, это первый...
This is the first project implemented this year. I hope we will develop it. I expect that not only our theatre will take part, but also the one of Vitaly Malakhov, located on Podil. We are going to implement more projects on the theatre located on Andrievski's Descent. I think that the theatre on Montmartre also has a lot of similar opportunities. This is the 13th French Spring Festival held in Ukraine. I would like as many Ukrainians as possible to enjoy the work of French authors. We are very glad that this event has taken place here.
De pouvoir
I would like Ukrainian theatres to stage more plays, which are not known by the Ukrainian audiences. I wish that Ukrainian theatre troupes exchange their experience with foreign theatres, and I hope the Koleso theatre troupe will stage its performance in France. And it will do that for sure.
vient dans mon théâtre.
Eh bien, continuons.
Последние слова пьесы.
Final words of the play are, well, let's go on. Sartre heroes are left in eternity when the curtain falls, but lives go on. The Ukrainian French Spring Festival is over, but in the beginning of October, the Koleso Theatre will take part in the Ukrainian Autumn in France Festival. The plays Golden Dragon, In Kiev, on Podil, and Piaf's Miracle will be shown in Paris. Tours abroad are not rare for the troupe of the Koleso Theatre. They have visited a lot of countries, so many performances and shared their experience with foreigners, so the actors of the Koleso Theatre can proudly say, we urgently go to Paris on business.
Нам в Париж по делу срочно. Да, на Монмартр с гастролями.